You are now being recorded.
Jackson, based off the Daily Mail loving you doing stuff with their features, I wanted to do something, but then I was also like, I can't do that. It's going to steal Jackson's thunder. I was going to start printing out their articles of me and just like cooking them and eating them or something.
That would be pretty interesting.
That would be quite something.
Do like a dramatic reading of all of my Daily Mail articles.
A very dramatic reading.
What the
Oh, wow.
is that?
Damn.
That is my Go XLR. Allows me to
Do
do
shit like this.
Mitch.
Wow.
Mitch. That is insane.
Can you just leave that on?
Yeah. I'm obsessed. That is
Just do the
insane.
entire thing with this.
Can you talk normally, or is it like
Bree!
Oh, it's a voice changer. That's what it is.
Wow.
what?
So I've prepared like a little quiz. Some of you have brought questions as well.
What? This is so serious.
Oh shit, you've got a PowerPoint!
I've just blinded myself.
By KFC.
Hashtag not that. Specifying for legal reasons.
For legal reasons, it's not actually sponsored by KFC. The first round is Who Am I? Each of these facts were sent in by a different person in the cast. It'll be 12 total, so make sure you've got space to write 12 answers.
Is it only people playing right now that we're guessing, or is it any of 20 of us?
Everyone that's given an answer is here right now. I have completed a 22-kilometer half marathon.
Wait, does that mean the person's only done 11 kilometers?
I was born deaf. I have 3 university degrees. They all relate to screenwriting. I went to 4 different primary schools. I was picked up by my math teacher after I got too drunk one time. At one point, I was going to be a nun. I have a brain tumor, but don't worry, it's safe, I think. I wanted to be on play school when I grew up. I lived in Thailand until I was 9 years old. I have an older sister by 4 years and an older brother by 17 years. I was once cut by a slice of pizza, resulting in several stitches. I have a twin of the opposite gender who looks exactly like me. Who do we think completed a 22-kilometer half marathon?
I thought it was Sam.
I said Sam.
I was gonna say Sam on a notion of faith.
I said Brianna.
I wrote Jesus.
This is Sam!
This should have been what you talked about on the speed date.
Yeah,
This is impressive.
That
You
is
don't know that he
impressive.
did.
Actually, that could have been something, yeah.
Wow.
They edited everything out.
Should have been like, I really like fitness, and you know what? I've done a 22-kilometer
Yeah.
half marathon.
I mean, when you look back, you know, you probably, especially
Hindsight's
myself, I
2020.
feel like I could have said stuff better, but I wasn't thinking. I was thinking, and my brain wasn't thinking.
Yeah, good old hindsight.
So question number 2 was, I was born deaf. Who am I? All right.
Here we go. Yep, there we go.
Gosh, no way.
Oh my god.
I have a question. If the only one I got right was my own one, do I still get a point?
Yes, you do. You
Technically,
get a
yes.
point. You get a point for getting your own
Do we
right.
know
Because
Everyone gets a point at least.
you only get a point if you supplied me with a fact. So question number 3 was, I have 3 university degrees, and qualifications, sorry, and they all relate to screenwriting. Who do we think?
Brianna. George.
I thought
I
George.
probably would have said Brie.
George.
I
Okay,
said Mitch.
I said
Mitch.
Jess,
No.
but then I realized Jess, I don't think sent in.
Yes, Mitch got that right.
Oh,
I
do remember Mitch
I knew
telling
it.
me that they were putting together.
That's a
With
big
all
ass
this-
text it, Mitch.
I
Oh
literally
yeah,
wrote-
it is. And that.
So it was actually our very own Mitch. You have a diploma in
Diploma in Screen and Media, Advanced Diploma in Screen and Media, and Bachelor of Arts Creative Writing.
What the heck?
Wow.
Queen.
Queen of the art.
Bow to me, I can't do anything with them.
Question 4. I went to 4 different primary
Kieran.
schools.
Alan.
I was debating either Kieran or Jackson.
It was Jackson.
Kieran.
Who just?
Oh,
No.
It was Mr. Manziel himself, the champ.
I got all of them wrong.
Damn it, you went to one more than I did.
Flipping right.
Question number 5. I was picked up by my math teacher after I got too drunk.
Jackson. Actually,
I
someone
said
told me
Ira.
this.
Rihanna.
Jackson, 100%.
I said Ira.
Kira,
also
that's
said
actually
Ira.
happened to
Yeah,
me
I said
before,
Ira.
but I didn't
Yeah.
know it.
Yeah, I'm taking it as a compliment.
Then
I'm
you
taking this as a
not you.
compliment.
I'm sure, yeah.
Jackson,
And I think you
I
said this
listen.
story
Yeah.
sometime during then.
He said it on the radio channel.
I said it.
damn.
I
They played
listened
Ed.
to
did.
Blame the editors. You would have known this.
Blame the editors.
Oh, I got a point.
At one point, I was going to be a nun. Who am I?
I
Letitia.
Kira?
Well, I thought it was Ash, so I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Kira? No.
I actually said Ash, but only because of like her living in Japan. I thought maybe they had like nuns or something over there.
I have a brain tumor. Who am I?
I originally put Jackson because of the brackets. That
It's
was
kind
my
of his
favorite.
humor, yeah.
Is it George?
I said George, yeah.
Oh, what?
George?
Is it George?
Yeah.
Good to know.
I'm not laughing. I'm not.
No, it's absolutely okay. You can laugh. I
No,
joke
it's
about it.
because
That
I
is
got the
hilarious,
answer
George.
right.
When I was in uni, I was getting like really bad headaches. I was super dizzy and all of this kind of stuff. And like I was always like low energy, lightheaded, and all these kinds of things. My parents are both doctors and they obviously instantly jumped to bad conclusions. So they got me checked. They had a bunch of things done. And then at one point I got a scan and they were like, oh, we're going to have to get you to do a CT scan. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, sugar.
And yeah, it turns out I've got a tumor on my pituitary gland in my brain, but it's benign.
Oh, it's benign. Okay.
It's benign.
Oh, benign.
But it is a very much a fact of like, monitor it for the rest of your life. It is absolutely fine. I joke about it all the time. Feel free to joke about it. I just make the joke that,
I won't be joking about it too much.
guys, my brain is just slightly bigger.
Number 8. I wanted to be on play school when I grew up.
I thought it would be Alex.
I put down Brianna. I'm just not sure it's right.
I said Ali.
I don't even know what place to live.
Brianna.
I wish.
Friend. I listened.
So this one's going to be controversial because I got it wrong.
Oh!
Yes!
Jessica.
Okay,
It
so what was
was
the bit that
okay.
you got wrong?
I said to Kiran, I lived in Thailand when I was 9. Not until I was 9.
I have an older sister by 4 years and I have an older brother by 17.
Ira.
This has to be Kieran.
Kiran.
Yes, I got a point.
Oh, no.
I got a point.
Wait, was it
Got
Kira?
that right.
It was
Yeah, it's
Ira.
Ira.
2 points.
I'm so confused.
Okay, now I just got to figure out who got cut by the slice of pizza.
Points.
I was once cut by a slice of
went?
pizza and needed stitches.
I
this is
wrote
Kira.
Bowman.
I had a feeling it was George because George loves pizzas. Considering we made them from the last time we were.
I'm gonna say
It has to
Kiran.
be Kieran.
Wait.
I wrote yes!
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you have to explain this to me now.
I was having a food fight
Story
with
time.
another student and they threw like a particularly stale piece of pizza at me. The crust
Ah.
cut me on my face and I actually had to have stitches.
That ends up being like cardboard. Mental
shouldn't have
note,
been eating
you
it,
steal
to be honest.
pizza as weapon.
It was like I thought it was tomato sauce initially, but it was blood.
Oh no. Oh god.
Oh, my God.
Oh my
Yikes.
gosh.
Nope.
I think I know who the 12 one is.
Just continue.
I think number 12's Kira.
I think Kira as well.
She is the only one left, to be fair.
It's Kira!
Kira,
Oh,
you do
wow.
not have a twin.
Okay,
Brother.
he's not technically my twin, but
But
we
you-
look
yeah.
Wasn't it the
exactly
same
like each other.
That's it, Kira. I'm putting
That's
a mark down against your
cheating.
name.
This next round is 2 truths and a lie. I've asked several of you to come up with 2 true facts about yourself, as well as a lie that sounds plausible.
So, 2 truths, 1 lie. A, I used to turn up to my Japanese physical theater courses with weights strapped to my arms and legs. B, I used to dress up as Spider-Man, do flips and entertain for children's parties for a year. Or C, I once quickly jumped in and out of a crocodile enclosure in Darwin to retrieve a girl's toy that she dropped.
Ash, do you have 2 truths and a lie?
All right, 2 truths and a lie. I moved to Japan when I was 25. I'm born on Valentine's Day. I don't know how to ride a bike.
Tish, do you have 2 truths and a lie, or can you think of 2 truths and a lie?
I have a small tattoo near my private area. I have a dog named Nipple. I have a body part piercing that's not my ears or belly button.
Mitch, 2 truths and a lie?
Okay. A, I can recite the alphabet in under 4 seconds. B, I have a brown belt in karate. And C, I snapped my leg when I was a toddler.
Jackson, do you have 2 truths and a lie?
I most certainly do. A, I got into a street fight with some Irish kids. B, my good friend Will is in jail for murder. And C, I was top 4% in the country in science.
I am praying B is the lie.
Same.
You don't know what
No,
goes down in
well,
London.
At first, I was praying it wasn't A.
Yeah, because those Irish kids would get destroyed.
Like,
The only reason Will's in jail for murder.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes later.
Lucky.
Yep.
2 truths and a lie.
There was once a car racing event where I both drove and commentated in the same race. B, there was 1 year where I stayed at least one night in every mainland Australian state and territory in a calendar year. And C, my brother is 5 years younger than me.
Jess, have you had a chance to prepare a 2 truths and a lie?
Yes, I have. That's why I was a bit out of it at the beginning. A, I don't have any tattoos. 2, I've never been to Europe, and I can recite the top 30 elements of the periodic table.
Bree.
Oh no,
1 moment.
I've done the right.
It's fine. Bree, 2 truths and a lie.
Keep playing the game.
A is I interviewed Jim Carrey. B is when I was 7, I was an extra on Home and Away. And then C is I hiked Machu Picchu.
Eliza, 2 truths and a lie.
A, I have my best friend's initials tattooed on my arm. B, I haven't taken my Christmas tree down for 3 years. And C, I've never gotten a parking fine.
Sam, 2 truths and a lie.
Okay, so A, me and one of my best mates travelled around all of Australia for about 4 to 5 months. B, I played football. C, I had 2 goats as pets.
Just the way you say things just makes everything seem like a lie and the truth at the same time.
I know, eh?
Hey, Sam, you're only supposed to have one line, not 3.
What
My
was
mistake.
Just confirming, you said you never played footy.
Yeah, I've never.
Okay.
No, there's 1 lie and then there's 2 truths.
The second one he said was he's never played footy.
Yeah. No, I have played footy.
Oh, you have played footy.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god.
Kira, 2 truths and a lie.
Okay, you guys ready for this? I have never owned a dog. I'm afraid of dinosaurs, and I've only ever broken my arm.
Ira, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. A, I'm really fantastic at writing poems. Number 2, I have major psychic tendencies and often dreamt of things before they came true. Number 3, I've traveled to 5 countries.
What about Alex? Oh, Alex, do you have 2 truths and a lie?
Where's your face, Alex?
Yeah, put your camera on.
He doesn't
I
have
haven't
to.
put my makeup on, but I do have 2 truths and a lie. Okay.
All right. Should have thought that was Alex for a minute.
Hi, James.
Hey, James.
All right, Alex, if you've got your 3.
Number 1, I once kissed a girl who my brother was seeing. Number 2, I am friends with a billionaire. Number 3, I once got in a fight with 2 girls.
We'll go through the same order we went through. Just tell us the letter and also describe the one that you thought.
Can George do his ones again? Because I didn't write anything.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay. So A, I used to turn up to my Japanese physical theatre classes with weights strapped to my arms and legs.
Yeah.
I used to dress as Spider-Man and did flips and entertained at children's parties for a year, which is
You
big.
definitely did that.
Yeah.
And C, I quickly jumped in and out of a crocodile enclosure once in Darwin to retrieve a young girl's favourite doll that she dropped.
No, surely not. I'll be
going
impressed though. I'll be impressed, George.
I'm going
reckon
B.
A.
I reckon A.
I wrote C.
I
is fake.
C.
I reckon C's a lie.
George?
C is the lie.
Yes.
Oh,
you didn't
I
go
actually
to
believe
To
that.
believe.
I would have done that.
I mean,
So
if it
much
happened,
trouble.
I would have done it, but
Wrong. I put A.
Damn it.
Ashley.
Yep. So I had A, I moved to Japan when I was 25. B, I'm born on Valentine's Day. And C, I don't know how to ride a bike.
I reckon A.
Oh
I
my
reckon
god,
different age.
It's A because you weren't there for
A.
6 years. I don't think, were you?
I moved to Japan when I was 24. So
I am getting this.
I
game
got it right again. Oh my
Me
god.
Letitia.
A, I have a small tattoo near my private area. B, I have a dog named Nipples. C, I have a body part piercing that's not my ears or belly button. And the lie is A.
ah,
Yeah.
What's the piercing?
I thought you did have a tattoo.
I got that wrong.
Mitch.
All right.
Anywho.
Truth and lies. A, I can recite the alphabet in under 4 seconds.
Am I hearing that wrong?
I have a brown belt in karate.
True.
C. I snapped my leg when I was a toddler.
False.
The lie
Lies.
is B.
Yeah.
I have a black belt in
Yes.
karate.
You have a black belt.
I knew that. Mitch told me.
Hey, this is not going well for me.
We were walking through the bush. Dad was taking me through the bush. I tripped over a tuft of grass, and instead of my leg bending the way it should be, it bent in the opposite direction. So, kind of like that, right at the knee, and then snapped off.
Oh my
Then I had
god.
to be helicoptered out.
Me, okay.
Okay.
I gotta go. See ya. Bye.
So,
Okay,
See you,
bye.
John.
Bye,
Thanks
Jay.
for joining us.
See you, boss man.
Bye.
Okay, so we had A. I got into a street fight with Irish kids.
Irish
B,
kids.
Irish kids. Irish kids.
Iris.
Yeah. Hey, Ira, I'm coming for your kids. My good friend Will is in jail for murder, and I was top 4% in the country in science.
B. B's fake.
I'm going B.
No
B.
way.
Obviously, it is B. Will is not my good friend.
He's your best friend.
No,
I
it
do
is-
remember you telling me that story though, Jackson, about the Irishman.
I
In
got
London?
jumped. I got jumped as a youngling by just
Did you
random
bash
Irish
him?
kids. They bashed us, but they got arrested, so it was fine.
I
Almost
thought
went
that
for
the
I carry
science
a
one
knife.
was the lie.
Jackson,
Have you
maybe
got what
you and I can study chemistry.
That was so weird.
I think
You have to be
Put that in
top 4%
perspective.
of the country for that.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Yeah, I'll make the right cut. 2.5 minutes later.
Lucky.
Yeah, okay, so there was once a car racing event where I both commentated and drove in the same race. B was that there was one calendar year where I spent or stayed at least one night in every mainland Australian state and territory. And C was that my brother is 5 years younger than me. What did everybody put?
A.
I said A.
I said C.
I put down
A.
C because at this point I'm like, he's probably being very specific for a reason.
You told me that you've done A.
I once drove in a car race where I commentated and drove in the same race is true. It was a 2-driver endurance race. So I did the start at the pit stop, got out, handed the car over to my co-driver, went up to the commentary box and commentated the finish. Then in 2013, when I was working for Holden Motorsport in V8 supercars, I stayed at least one night in every mainland Australian state and territory. So therefore C is the lie because my younger brother is actually 7 years younger than me.
I knew that was going to be that specific.
Ashton!
We're out. I'm
Yeah.
On fire.
Wow.
I finally got something.
I need to
To
get
the
at
last-
least one more point so I get to do the diagonal line because those are exciting.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I stuffed up. Okay, it was I don't have any tattoos was number one. I said the second one wrong. It shouldn't have been I haven't been to Europe. It should have been I have been to Europe.
Oh, 'cause
And
you-
then I can recite the top 30 elements. And I have been to Europe was meant to be the lie.
I said tattoo. Oh,
I did say
someone-
the Europe.
I don't
If someone said the Europe, if you said the Europe answer, you still get the point.
Good.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right.
Diagonal line, sorry. Diagonal.
Oh, I was panicking.
Guys, do you want to watch me do the diagonal line? I'm gonna.
Wait, so the tattoo
Oh,
was
yeah.
the lie?
Cross it, mate.
No.
Gladys, get out of the
I'll
way.
I don't have tattoo, I got it.
You're not
Okay,
even
right.
crossing it right.
I had
I
6 points.
I said I haven't been to Europe, and I should have said I have been to Europe because that was the lie.
Okay.
Because I
Right,
haven't
anyway.
been to Europe. I haven't.
Breathe.
Okay, so A was I interviewed Jim Carrey. B was when I was 7, I was an extra on Home and Away. And then C was I hiked Machu Picchu.
Home and away.
B.
B.
Yes, B.
Mm.
Home and Away.
That would have been so cool though. Kira,
Me?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Eliza's turn, isn't it? Or is it my
Eliza.
turn?
oh,
It's
I've
Eliza
got Eliza
technically.
next.
It's
so you-
Eliza's turn.
Okay.
No, Eliza's turn. My bad.
A, I think was I have my best friend's initial tattooed on my arm.
Yeah.
B, I take my Christmas tree down for 3 years. And C, I've never had a parking fine.
You have had a parking fine.
C.
I said
Now
C.
C.
I said B.
Christmas tree.
I have gotten a parking fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Take
I
down the
thought-
goddamn Christmas tree.
But yeah, I didn't take my Christmas tree down for 3 years. Like it was not the
Yeah,
whole
I think we've
year.
still got
I
some
love
like Christmas
that.
decorations.
I'm so stupid. I've been writing which one I think is true, not false.
Yeah, that's what I did at the beginning.
No points for you. I pulled the lead.
Sam.
Okay, so A was I travelled Australia with one of my mates. B is I played footy, and C is I had 2 goats as pets.
A, you did not go around Australia.
Yeah.
It's A.
Oh,
Good.
so you did have 2 goats.
Was your goat's name Billy? Was your goat's name Billy?
It wasn't. We actually looked after the goats, which for a couple of months while our neighbours went away. So they were sort of our pets for a couple of months, and then they took them back. But yeah, there was like
Was
1 or
it
2 goats. We've got new neighbours, and they do have goats that they walk around the streets. They have 2 goats on leads. And they walk around with their 2 goats, just eating plants and everything, and people's.
I used to do that with my guinea pig.
So, am I leaving this in, or?
Kira.
Yeah, okay. So mine were I've never owned a dog, I'm afraid of dinosaurs, and I've only ever broken my arm. I have never owned a dog in my whole life, and I am deathly afraid of dinosaurs. Like my biggest phobia. I have never broken a bone, so that was a lie.
Sam, I made the same mistake. I thought she was afraid of dinosaurs, and I still put B. I meant to put C.
So you're not afraid of
Who got that right? I want to know who got that right.
I got it right.
Oh, okay. I thought I'd trick most of you with that one, but
wrong.
Oh, Lachlan! I knew yours.
So
Wait, sorry, hang on, Ira. What was
I think
yours?
it's Ira next, and then Alex.
Okay, ready? I'm really fantastic at writing poems. B, I have major psychic tendencies and have often dreamt of things before they come true. And then C, I've traveled to 5 countries.
You've been to like 3 countries or 4, 3 or 4.
No, New Zealand, Australia,
Iran and Turkey.
New Zealand, Australia, Iran, Turkey,
Iran or
Malaysia, Japan, Italy,
That's
France, Germany. I've been to more. I can't calculate. Add a few more.
No.
You'll see. And I have prepared a little poem for you guys. Having fun in this Zoom as I'm sitting here in my room. I miss you guys with all my heart. So much so that it makes me fart. I'm just kidding. I don't do that, but I'm having fun in this lovely chat.
Not bad.
You don't fart, Ira.
No.
You don't fart.
No, girl.
Wait, so what was the lie?
You like Kim Jong Un?
C.
No, wait, you can't come out with that poem and say that A was a true.
And Alex is next.
We've saved the best till last.
Okay, I'm curious what you guys are going to think. A is I once kissed a girl who my brother was seeing. B is I am friends with a billionaire. And C is I once got in a physical fight with 2 girls.
B.
Now I know that.
I
know
reckon
B is correct. I know B is
mine.
correct.
I reckon A as well.
I think it's
I think A is the lie.
I've written C.
Yeah.
Because you
The
are friends with a
billionaire is
billionaire.
probably
Yeah,
the
you're
billionaire
friends
is
with that guy who
that
drives the
China
clown.
guy that he talks to. You know,
Who's your billionaire friend?
Guys,
the Channel 9 guy, I
Yeah.
reckon.
the
On
lie
the show.
is B. The guy I'm friends with is a millionaire. His
Thought so.
dad is a billionaire.
I thought so.
Yes,
Billionaire is very high.
Mother's girl?
I
You
did
got that
kiss
right.
a girl that my brother was seeing. Yeah.
Damn, you a sugar
next one-
daddy.
That's not what that means.
Kieran, did you want to do one? Because you didn't do one.
I didn't do one. A, I was born in Paris. B, my childhood dog's name was Missy Moo. And C, I once carried too many pickles.
A.
C.
C's the lie because you can never carry 2.
Is it
I was gonna
C?
say-
Pickles is too many.
I was going to say any pickles is too many.
C's the lie because he
I
couldn't
don't have
think
too
of
many pickles.
Because I couldn't think of the lie. Yeah, C was the lie. So you all get a point.
Yeah, of course.
We all get
Oh, that's
points.
not for you, Kieran. Thanks.
Next time you should have turned off your webcam before you said that.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
would make the difference.
Tally your scores together. Put them into the chat. We'll take a break if you want to go to the bathroom or get some snacks or anything.
10 minutes later.
So I've asked everyone to bring 2 questions, right? So 2 questions about themselves. What will happen in? I guess what will happen in the lightning round, and I'll explain it again when Ira comes back. Each of you are going to read out one of your questions. First person that answers gets the point.
Jackson, you look like the guy from that video.
What's
His name?
What guy?
Corey?
What guy?
Corey Worthington.
Oh, party.
Take off one pair of
Mitchell,
sunglasses.
you
and
need to dub that.
Everyone's gonna shout out the ultimate judge of who gets the right answer fastest is gonna be the person who asked the question. So
shit.
We could just have like buzzer
But
Um,
everyone is just going to be muted because everyone's going, whoa, and you won't hear anyone.
it's gonna be chaos, but let's see. We'll
Let's
see how it
do
goes. George, would you like to start?
Yes, I will start. What is my YouTube channel called?
Split the Party.
Split the Party.
I have no idea. That's
was
so
me.
hard
That
to
was
tell.
definitely me.
Make a call. Make a call.
I'll give it to Jess. Just
Okay.
because. There we go.
Jess gets the point.
After I just said that.
George,
Yeah,
we'll come
because
back. We'll come back round to you for your second
I'm
question.
worried Jackson
Ash,
will beat my score.
I'm
Ash,
on 8 points.
I have 2 jobs. What are their titles?
Lobotomist.
Theme park
Former.
entertainer, and a phlebotomist. I will give credit to Jess though, because she said
Did I say
phlebotomist and I
lobotomist?
said theme park. So I think me and Jess both win that one.
Okay.
What's a lobotomist?
A
Blood
phlebotomist.
person.
They look at your bottom.
Tish,
What?
do you have a question that you can ask the group about yourself?
Yes, it's gonna be very easy. What body part do I hate?
Toes, feet.
Legs.
Feet.
I said feet.
Fingers.
Who are you gonna give it to?
Knees.
Toes. Who said toes?
Alright, I said toes. I said toes, feet.
Oh, Ira.
Ira gets
Bam.
that.
I said feet.
Mitch, your turn.
Okay. Let me just put on the.
There we go.
Oh my god.
So for your first question,
Oh!
how many years did I stay in Canada for?
7.
1.
7 years.
I said 10.
I said 3,
I
so
said
if I
1.
happen to be
I know
right.
there were at least
I know there are at least 2 people who have said 4.
Damn it.
There's one there and one there. I'm going to have to give half a point to Ashley and another point to. Sorry, who was it again? Okay, Jess. I'll just give it to Jess then.
Thank you.
Lucky, your turn.
My question is, name the 2 types of cars that I own.
Holden, Hyundai.
One with
BMW.
wheels and one
Ira-
with 3
Ira's
wheels.
got a
Red.
Ira's got it.
Hyundai i30 and a Holden Commodore.
Jess.
The first bit is name at least one of my cat's names.
Snuggles.
Grayson.
Yes.
Damn it. That's the only one I
Did
remember.
someone
Jackson
say Hugo?
Yeah, that was me.
And bonus point, Jackson, if you
My
can name
cat's
all
name.
3 of my cats.
Grayson, Delilah, and Zach.
You got 2 right.
Can I
The
get
last-
half a bonus?
No.
No,
The last one was
it's
Leia.
Very similar.
other Jess.
What is my favorite food?
Sushi.
Chips.
Toast.
Salad.
Halloumi. It's Mexican. Eliza wins it.
What is it?
Fast
did you-
food.
God damn it! That's
Fit.
Oh, did
Did
you
you not hear me say tacos? I said
If, if she didn't hear you, it doesn't count.
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Fair.
Kiran.
Oh.
Where's my technology?
I'm going to be the judge of this, so make sure your microphones are very close to your mouth, because whoever's face comes up first, they win, okay? How much money did I win for winning?
50,000.
50,000.
Who are you giving that to?
George.
George.
50k minus tax.
It's not minus tax, it's a gift.
Ira.
I'm going to do the same thing Kira did, and I'm going to see whose face pops up first. What's my favorite food?
Potatoes.
Potatoes! It was
Yeah.
stuck on Mitch. I didn't see it.
So I was hoping just screaming with.
Can I do another one? Because I didn't
I
see it.
screamed your cat's name.
I have a feeling it
potato.
was. I
Was
swear
it Jackson?
Zach.
Yeah, it was me.
What? No.
No, I swear it was
Hey,
Ash.
make a call,
Maybe it
Ira.
was Sam. I don't know. Can I do
I
it
was
again? Can I do
Yeah,
another
do
one?
another one.
Yeah, go.
Do a different question.
What texture is my natural hair?
Frizzy.
Hair textured.
Curly.
Smooth.
Curly.
Frizzy.
I really did not get one.
Frizzy, you said you look
So-
like Hagrid.
It's not
Curly.
frizzy. It's
Curly.
actually ringlets.
That's-
So I'm gonna go with Jessica.
Jessica.
I think
Go,
I know
Jess.
Jessica. I couldn't be sure.
Bree.
What is my natural hair color?
Brown.
Brown.
Blonde.
Blonde.
Oh, it is blonde.
Blonde.
Yeah, it's brown.
Oh.
No.
Who's that?
Got it.
I think it was George.
I think I got that.
I think it was George. George, yeah, you better have my back for the next question.
Who are you giving
I
it
got
to,
you back.
Bree?
Yeah, let's give it to George.
Okay.
I'm coming for you, Ash.
Jackson.
What year did I move to Australia?
2014.
That's not a year. It's not a year.
2019. I said 2014.
2020.
I don't think anyone's got it yet.
2018.
Yeah, Lockie got it. It's 2018. And Lockie got it first.
Hey, Jackson, do you miss England?
No, no, not at all. You know who does miss England? My good friend Will, because he's locked inside.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Lol.
Sam.
All right. What is my favorite footy team?
Oh, Mel. Oh,
All right. I'm gonna give it to Jess.
Damn
Jess
it.
She won. She came up first.
Thanks,
Matt.
Sam.
Eliza.
Okay, so I have a pet lizard. What's my other pet?
cat.
Crickets,
Lolly.
crickets, worms, mealworms.
Pigeon, cockatoo,
Fish.
galah.
Your housemate.
Your best friend.
Moto
Okay,
dragon.
indeed.
How has no one got this?
Eliza, do you have a hint?
Okay, it's another reptile.
A turtle.
Yeah, it's a turtle.
Oh! We have finished the lightning round. I'm pleased to announce the best friend of the Beauty and the Geek Experience 2021 is Ashley.
Who?
Ash.
Who I couldn't hear who it was.
Kiran, who's the worst friend?
Jackson probably.
No, it's Sam, and then it's me.
We're all winners in this game.